And a reaction to Victoria Cox. Transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail, atheist hate mail. Basically, me reacting to a bunch of screen caps on YouTube and even art that are in response. Can you get a little closer? A little more centered. Our thoughts what's the term? Response. They're basically me reacting to a bunch of screen caps of comments that are in response to comments I made against these deviant lifestyles and a few other things. Trigger warning. Let's continue on with these people getting things wrong and me trying to set them straight. Let's go. It's just that they think something's wrong with their bodies and nothing is, and they go on a quest to be who they feel like they are when they already are who they are. They don't like the way they look. That's the problem. But sometimes you can't look the way you want to look. People need to learn this. Also, yeah, trans pride. I'm proud to hide normal parts of my body so I can lie to people about what biological sex I am in the hopes that they will treat me like I want them to. There's nothing that is nothing to be proud of. I say, cowering in terror that people will find out that you are a normal human. Fear must be resisted, not given into. They're very angry about that because, of course, they're like, no, we're not cowering in fear. Now, excuse us while you work on our disguises so no one finds out what we are. Oh, no. Someone see that? Someone? No. They're in fear. Like I say, I will, someone's like, why don't you go worship Trump or something? They're thinking all people on the right are the same. I'll never worship him. He is a jerk. Also, you're saying it was a personal experience in life that convinced you that you were trans? Yep, it was. Someone says, Hero Clocks, trans pride is literally saying, gender isn't the same as biological sex, so I'm going to lie about it. So I'm going to lie about biological sex. It's acknowledging who they are now through lies. It's not cowering in any form other than the form they cower in. They don't transition for other people, except for the other people. They transition for themselves, around other people. If it isn't safe for a person to transition through lies or lie, they shouldn't. But if they can and they truly want to, there's no problem other than lies. You'll change their looks all the time to better reflect themselves, and eventually gets to the point where it can be lies. So don't do that. It's not some tragic process. Yes, it is. They're happy through lies, and some reason you don't like that. Why? Because it's lies. Why they aren't lying? Yeah, they aren't lying all the time. They aren't hurting. They aren't hurting through truth, and they aren't forcing anyone through other than the ones they're forcing. What's the problem? They're lying. Stop it. Someone else. Here it goes. They're just trying to be more comfortable in their skin through lies. It's their lives too, not yours. If that's what they want to do to make themselves feel better, then let them do it through lies. Like no, can't do that. They're not even hurting. That's the end of the thing. Anyone for it anyway, because why would they? Other than themselves, through lies and psychological torment. Sometimes you just can't suck it up. Sometimes you gotta face it, handle it your own way through lies. Never have to do that. This is one of those occasions. They're handling it their own way through lies. Oh my God, don't do that. And so it says, I hope you change, bro. Well, wish you the best of luck. You're welcome. I say, well, only learn more about this stuff so I can move perspective. I can find efficient at finding it. Lying to themselves and others. Not a good way to do things. Come on. Let's see here. Okay, religion acknowledging science in Proverbs 6:6 doesn't mean there's a higher power. True, but there are other voices. You tended the earth and water. With abundance you enrich it. The streams of God are full of water. You prepare our grain, providing it for the earth. Psalm 65. The author believes that God blessed people by sending rain to parched land, and so do I. So as the human gods, no, there's a scientific process that explains why and how rain forms. Blessings have nothing to do with it. Like it's over all the stuff they have to do with it. Oh yeah, God hooked it up. And I said, there's the issue. We both agree that this stuff happens. We disagree on what causes it. You believe it just happens. I believe God made it happen to bless us. It's not God's blessings, then why does it happen? Random luck. It's random. It's just straight up random luck. That's how everything happened. Super random luck. That's been in our favor so much that we can breathe the air, drink the water, eat the food, live on the surface of the planet, live on the surface of the planet without getting burned by the sun, frozen, getting knocked off the planet by gravity, just so many things that are so, just in our favor, but it was all random because I don't want a God. That's what's going on there. So bad. Next, someone said, I say, and that is great, but the truth must also be told. If someone disagrees, I must counter it. Wait, yeah, this one again. Continue on, please. Their sin is death. We're saving them from death. You cannot take biological sex. I got it. This was a good one. We are humans, though, and humans cannot change biological sex. We can change our identities, though, and that is what we need to work on. Changing how we act, not how we look. And then someone sends a link to something, and I say, so, TLDR, humans can change biological sex. I mean, trans doesn't just go away if you think otherwise. And I say, yeah, in the womb, I read that stuff. I went to the website and read it, in the womb, and quoted it. A newly fertilized embryo initially develops without any indication of its sex, other than, of course, the genetics. Yeah, that's around 5 weeks. A group of cells clump together to form the biopotential primordium. These cells are neither male nor female and have the potential to turn into testes, ovaries, or neither. Bullcrap. Yeah. I send the link. I show the link. That's the link. Also, if the gonad cells turn to neither, they are deformed. They're supposed to become testicles or ovaries. Male and female is male and female. That is how male or female. That is how human bodies work. Brains are just brains, and they don't demand anything but oxygen. The mind is what demands the changes they want, and it is wrong. That's the issue. Someone says F off because you got it right. Dang it. You own us. F off. You're being transphobic. You can't judge other people for feeling how they feel. Yes, again, because stop doing that. We're at the point where the world we can realize what we feel like the gender that we were born with. I am a non-binary, lying, boy, certain sex, and that is fine through lies. So it's not fine. Don't try to change other people based on your own beliefs. No, too bad, too bad. I'm doing it. That's disgusting. Get with the times, Karen. No, so I'm not right, but I am right. Also, she says she knows her body is normal human body. So the only one she could think she was so different was my feeling. Because someone trying to say here that I'm because she's feeling different. Girl feeling different. Someone says she's male, mentally male. I'm like, but you're physically female though. That's wrong. It's wrong. Yeah. You're physically female. There's no male or female mentality. It's just mental. That's up. There's no human body. She could think it was different by feeling. So it's a human cause. No, you are not right. Gain some reading comprehension skills that I like. You sound like you're having selective comprehension. Yes, she was feeling. Nobody's arguing that. It's the source of that feeling that you are confused about. Can you confirm that I quoted this? Quoted the person. Can you confirm that the person from that person that the question is, why do I feel different from other women? It sounds like you were arguing that. And I'm asking you to ask the OP if the reason they feel they're trans is because they feel different from other women. And she did. I went through the thread twice over, and they never gave anything hinting to that other than the fact that they said that they are not. They believe they are not women. So they obviously feel different than other women. Because the person more with ovaries is a woman. So yeah, it sucks. 1 second. Gotta pause. Pause. Not paused yet. Oh, and we're back. See you on here. See you on. So I never gave anything to that other than the fact that she's obviously was a woman and says she is not one, therefore she feels she's not. So you're right. I ask you to quote them where it says they feel like they are the wrong body because they don't act like other people. And she does that. I'm studying the difference between the source of the feeling, which can be society or from the brain or mind. Someone who is insecure about the gender solely because they feel different from other people is not trans. So no one is trans. Okay, good. Someone who is born with the brain in a way because they say it is, but is not confirmed, because obviously they ain't confirmed, is trans because that's what we're basing it on. When unfortunately, ignore all the times when that isn't the case. Please read over and over until you can understand the difference through lies. Also, it's not an external source because I say it isn't, even though it is. They feel different from other people. They feel different from other people because other people act this sort of way. It's in the brain. It's bullcrap. Brain stuff is bullcrap. Here, I'll just tell you again. It's in the brain. It's in the brain because I say it is. You have to focus on the brain thing. Ignore the fact that the brain often doesn't, the person's brain, people who say they're trans are huge into the transgender lifestyles, brains match their bodies. Ignore that because that ruins this theory. Ignore it. No. So if you say another stupid thing that destroys our stuff, already been answered through truth, already been answered through lies, and it destroys our stuff. The truth destroys our stuff. I was just going to copy and paste over and over again and give you the links to significant articles that are wrong and leave because you have selective comprehension. Because I say you do, even though you don't. You read the whole thing, like a normal person, and just owns us. We're totally wrong. You're right, but I can't let you be right because if you're right, then I'm wrong. So continue on here. You're strawmanning because I say you are. Not just me, but the also be. And lastly, you have no idea what you're talking about because I say you don't.